understand we have one commendation from Supervisor Marr.
Thank you, President Chu. I'd like to ask Tracy Lemon and others from the community boards to come up. I think we have Darlene Waida, Leora Khan, Catherine McCready, Sandia Kandavali, Donna Salazar, Arnold McGilbray, and I think maybe others from the community boards. Thanks, you guys. I'd like to, along with Supervisor Ross Mirakarimi, who I know is a good friend to the community boards as well, recognize the incredible 35 years of work in the communities building peace, and I think their slogan is building community through conflict resolution. But this is their big 3-5 that's coming up on Thursday with their first annual Peacemaker Awards that are happening as well. And the community boards, as many of you know, helps over 1,000 San Franciscans every year to peacefully resolve their conflicts through their innovative mediation model that's been adopted nationally and internationally. The community boards has 300 committed volunteers who go through an extensive training and development in order to become mediators. And I understand over your 35 years there's been an army of 16,000 people trained mediators that are community peace mediators in our communities, and that you mediate conflicts with organizations and schools. I know even in San Francisco City, it's been the Department of the Environment, Recreation and Parks Department, the police, San Francisco Unified School District, where I know there's a lot of conflicts, and Jane Kim knows this as well, but also many community-based organizations. And you're a great example of multilingualism, too, in mediating in different languages like English, Spanish, and Cantonese and other languages. I, as a supervisor, along with my colleagues, I believe, are grateful to have you successfully mediating and resolving conflicts throughout our city. And we really need you at a time where there's limited resources and communities are pit against each other, often fighting for crumbs sometimes, but really to build stronger community through conflict resolution. So it's my honor to acknowledge 35 years and the great people in the community boards. So Tracy and others, if you'd like to kind of make a few comments.
Sure, thank you. Well, Community Boards is a uniquely San Francisco institution. We started off on a napkin on the paper of a USF law professor, Raymond Schonholtz, 35 years ago, where he thought there's got to be a better way to resolve conflict here in San Francisco and further along. So we here at Community Boards were the very first community mediation institution, and now there's over 400 centers that have followed in our model domestically and then thousands internationally. We also do not take money from the city of San Francisco. We are funded through the courts, through people that choose the other means of resolving conflict by filing complaints. So we are here to serve the city of San Francisco, but not to draw from the general fund. I also wanted to say that we do have one need and request here, is that we ask for you to send the conflict to us. We know that so much of it comes to you in all of your neighborhoods, and that we are here with 300 trained mediators and facilitators who stand by, ready and willing to help you facilitate meetings, come to decisions, resolve problems, have town hall meetings. We are here as a resource for you, and earnestly request that you take use of us. Thank you. And I'd like to introduce our Executive Director, Darlene Waida.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's an honor, it's a privilege to receive this recognition from the City of San Francisco. And like Tracy said, Community Boards has been supporting the Board of Supervisors for over 35 years, working in almost every single district, helping resolve some of your more thornier disputes, helping facilitate community dialogue, and we would love to be on your radar to make sure that you call upon us when you need to. Community Boards knows that conflict resolution skills are not things that most people are born with, and people have to learn these skills, and we perceive these skills to be progressive and part of the values that all San Franciscans should have the capacity for. So we will continue to do our work, and we look forward to 35 years more of your support. Thank you.
Supervisor McCreary.
I just want to say that I am quite familiar with the work that Community Boards does, and I think if we were a more enlightened government, and when we talk about public safety budgets, quite frankly, I think that there should be an assigned of a public safety budget for the work of like what Community Boards does. Quite often, the kind of service they provide is, as you can see, considered an afterthought, and I think that that is a mistake. And I think that considering how effective they have been throughout many pockets of San Francisco, especially in communities where there is chronic distress by crime and other conflicts, that instead of it being police-driven in terms of solution, community boards is often found to be more effective. And so for future thinking, it would be nice to consider that a San Francisco local government would know how to apply their services in a way that could also be budgeted.
Thank you. At this time, why don't we go to general public comment? Madam Clerk.
The next item on the agenda is the opportunity for the public to address the board for 2 minutes on items within the subject matter jurisdiction